Hi everybody, my name is Anurag Singh, and today I'm going to speak on a topic that is the world will not be get destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them doing and do nothing. On a cold winter evening in 1955, on a busy street of Atacama capital, 42-year-old Rosa Parks boarded a bus tired after a grueling day. She took a seat in the black section of the bus. After a while, the white section of the bus was occupied to its full capacity. Then the bus conductor asked Rosa Parks to vacate the seat for a white man, to which she refused. That man was in the first instance black, questioning the privilege enjoyed by the whites. Earlier, the people who watched black being discriminated against, and no one is questioned the system. This example aptly explain how the world will not be destroyed by the evils doers, but by those who do not do anything despite watching the evil. Rosa Parks' act of defiance fueled the civil rights movement and ultimately united in the black getting them sides of equal citizenship. In this essay, we will be examine the manifestation of the topic in different spheres and how to change can be envisaged. Like the two sides of a coin, humanity also has two sides. The evil side, the evildoers or the good-hearted people. The problem arises when the latter watches the former doing wrong deeds but do nothing and not ask any question. History will repeat with such examples where people have let the evildoers create havoc without doing anything. Mention must be made in the faith of South Africa, where Indian laborers forced to discriminate on the basis of their colors by the whites. The mandatory carrying of the registration certificate by the annulling of Indian marriage and examples of the evil perpetuated. Many natives sympathized but did nothing. It was only after Gandhiji took upon himself the mantle to question the evil of the people in the train. On a similar note, Taliban take over the Afghanistan and the resultant violation of the human rights is a evil populated by the mankind. Despite the scale of repression, the world has mounted the silence. US fled from the country without ensuring peace conditions. However, some organizations like UN Human Rights will come forward to the help people. But widespread action against the evil is missing. Similar situation has prevailed in the Myanmar too. The ethics cleaning the Rohingyas in the area by the military, political execution by the military, and supreme by the democratic forces in the state, evil on the nation. But none has come forward to ask the question. None has come forward to ask the question of the evildoers. Everybody is intensified by fulfilling the narrow-minded self-interest, sowing seeds for the collapse of the world leaders. At the societal level, women have been victim of the violence, sexual harassment. It worked sati and parda system. The the evildoers were guided by the patriarchal attributes and the views of subjugating women in every sphere of life. The evildoers could have caused more damage than the people who have been seeing evildoers doing that. For instance, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Ishwarchand Vidyasagar, and questioned the sati and ill treatment of widows. Recent examples include the Me Too movement, The world is a better place for women just because some civilized evils rather than simply watching it. The hate speech propagated in the society, media, fake news, and paid news are done with the intent to spread communal ideas malign with the certain segments of the society. But the larger damage was caused by the people simply forward the message without questioning. Often people have witnessed to rigging and electrifying the rhetor bullying. For example, the civil servants are often aware of the evil acts of the politician masters, but the attitude of mera kya, mujhe kya result them to not doing anything and hence resulting in the more damage than the evil itself. Furthermore, an individual is also met with the events of the individual nature at home and office and so locality and friend circle. But some neglect the reality of while some question it. There are there are one on who questions will ultimately be the change agent. Take Tamil Nadu, take TN session for the existence. He questioned the malpractice of the electoral practice system. This led to the widespread reforms in the electoral process. Once individual actions has helped India to realize objective of the free and fair elections. Radhabai Naroji wrote, "Poverty and the un-British rule of India highlights the economic sides of the evil populated by the Britishers on the India-British rule existed even before him, but only a few addressed the question. Naroji's one act set the stage for the Indian freedom struggle. If it hadn't done so, we wouldn't have still be under the British Empire. Having understood the need to question the evil, let us understand how tough it is to question the evil. Today, standing against the evil is always easy. It takes a person emotionally, physically, and mentally. Speaking against the evil, it takes a lot of courage. One is expected to get out of their comfort zone and speak about the what evil is going on. As Nelson Mandela said, courage is not the absence of fear, but the power over it. Sometimes the adverse consequences may be followed. Examples: new DSP killed by the illegal mining mafias in Haryana, but despite the consequences, one must be motivated to go all throttle against the evils. Talking about their actions rather than the passivity, watching the situation unfolded required the motivation as well. The belief to change the society for the larger goods should be the motivator. Anna Hazare's movement against the corruption was a difficult and courage he displayed on the common Lok Adalat and Lokayukt Act are the manifestation of his act and standing against the wrongdoers. To conclude, an old monk thought of changing the entire world. Soon he realized that futility of thoughts that then shifted the goal sport to change his notion. He failed he failed at it to and changed the goal against changing his town. With his age related to the ailments, he was unable to pursue this good as well. Abandonment it caused and thoughts of framing the change of the family, but nothing succeeded. In the end, he understood that he should have rather focused on changing himself and ripple effect would have been ensured. Thus, one must accept the conquer at the individual level and graduating onto the level of step by step. The society need more such person, Rosa Parks, to round the evil without the positive watching the nothing. And at last, I will want to add the quote that earlier I was clever, so I want to change the world. But today I am wise, so I am changing myself. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.